Okay, let's get down to business. We're going to actually start working on how do we edit and update the site. First thing I'm going to show you for Metro is actually updating and changing out or adding to the banner we see right here. Okay, pretty easy. We come to the back end. First thing we want to make sure is we're in the right section, which we're not right now. So we want to go to Dashboard. On the dashboard, click My Sites. And now we want to make sure we are in the Metro dashboard. Okay. Now the left side, left toolbar's changed a little bit, and it's specific to this layout. And if we look on the left, we'll see slider. Let's go ahead and click slider. Now we'll see the 3 default generic ones I've added just for fun. So 1, 2, 3, and if we look at the banner, we have 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now, really easy to do. Let's just go ahead and add a new one for fun. Click Add New. Let's give this a title. So how about for this demo, some title goes here. How about some mumbo jumbo text down in here? I'll just copy and paste. All right. Now, below this, we'll see slider link. We'll see that box right here. That's where it goes when you click it. So if we're looking at the menu, we click this see more, where's it going to? So let's just say we're going to have the next one go to Table Talk for fun. I'll just copy the URL from the address bar, see right here. Paste it in. Easy enough. Okay. Then over on the right, we'll see featured image. Now that featured image is exactly what shows up as the big main image, the big main slider right here, the big rotating image gallery, excuse me. Okay, so what we want to do is under featured image, go ahead and click the set featured image button. Now, a cool thing that WordPress has added is this drag and drop file. So if your image happens to be just sitting on your desktop, you can physically just drag and drop it right into this box and it's going to be good to go. I can't show you because I have your recording, this demo that I'm recording for you, full screen mode, and I can't do that. So what I will do is select files from my computer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up an image and drop it in there just for this one. And at the time of this demo, we're still showing 1 megabyte upload capacity. So hopefully I can find an image that's small enough that we can put in there. Now speaking of small enough, with your images, this banner is going to auto crop it. So don't worry about sizing it being perfect. With that being said, the sizing, give or take, is about 980 in width. So obviously if you have a 450 or a 550 or a 7 or whatever, it's going to stretch it and not look right. So at least try to be, I would say, 990 to 1400 of the images in width, pixels in width that you're uploading. Conversely, don't bog down the system and upload a picture that's 4,000 pixels wide. It's 6,000 pixels wide. I see that a lot. Even 3,000 pixels wide. I would try to make it a rule of thumb not to upload a picture any larger than 1,600 pixels wide. Personally, me, I chop my stuff down to 1,000 to 1,100. It's more than enough. The system will correct it and that kind of a thing. Okay, now that speech is out of the way, let me see if I can find a picture that we have that's wide enough just for this particular demo that's not too large. Let's see, I got 1,600. That'll work for now. I'll go ahead and open it. I'll upload it. You'll see that it's doing a couple things here, crunching the photo as they call it. Here's the name of the photo. And once it's done, you'll see some other information. We're not really worried about that right now. But what we are worried about is this right here. It says Use as Featured Link. Right here. Go ahead and click it. Saving done. Go ahead and close this out. Now we'll see that little thumbnail. That's our featured image, the main image for that new slider that we're adding. Okay, on the top right, we can go ahead and publish. And if I come back and I refresh, what I should see is the woman. And there she is. There's my text, my button, all that kind of good stuff. Now, a couple things to point out is one, it's going to automatically add a button for you. So we were at 3 before, now, 3 before, now we have 4. All right? The other thing, I should make that 3 things. The other thing is she's now first. Maybe you don't want her first. So how do we change that? Well, right now we have 4 images, and if we come back to the editor, we'll see a section called Attributes in the order. So we're going to order it. But WordPress doesn't do it 1, 2, 3, 4. It does it 0, 1, 2, 3, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. So right now there's already a 0 number. So let's say we want this to be number 2. We would change this to number 2, or to 3 or to 4, and then change all the other sliders to the order you wanted them in. So I'm going to go ahead and actually change this one to last, which should be 4. Excuse me, should be 3, because we have 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to update this. Hopefully I'm not making stuff up. If I refresh, there we are. It's no longer first. However, if I click 4, there she is. So 0 through 4, or 0 through 3, or 0 through 2, or whatever the case may be, you must have a 0 first, and then so forth. You can actually order the images you want them in. The last remaining item is this text right here. Now, because we have this fun little graphic right here, you have to be aware of the text and how it's formatting and in. It's not going to automatically justify itself so it goes around the circle. And what I mean is, look at the text now. See how it's kind of going into it? You got to prepare for that when you're actually adding the text. So a good thing to do would be to make note, is to come in here and maybe hit a couple enters somewhere to kind of figure it out where it's going to be. It'll take a couple times, you know, we got to play with it. But that's what you're going to have to do to adjust for that. So hit a couple enters, space it out, and when I'm done, I just simply click Update. Come back here, refresh. Now look at it. See how it is? Okay, so you got to kind of mess with it. It's because it's not really meant to do that. So what I'm going to do is just chop out this whole paragraph here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we're a little bit better. So you get the idea. You're going to have to hit enter and play with it and that kind of thing. And while I'm on it, actually, you know what? I'm going to save that for another tutorial. I was going to kind of cover over some of these other things, but we'll do that for another one. That's pretty much it. That is exactly how you set and update your banner.